And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Alec Burleson, next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Seager makes the grab. That's out number 2. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. And that drops in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Now it's Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. One down, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. To the right side. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. DeGrom back to work. And that's in the dirt.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Fastball for a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Struck him out looking. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Inside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That one misses, and that's ball 1. 2 outs. And a foul ball. That one fouled hard the other way. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Jock Peterson. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. And quickly one away in the second. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-1 now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. 2 gone. Here's Josh Young. That just misses. Ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, caught just shy of the wall. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Arlington, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama. That's inside.
That's inside.
And that one off the outside edge.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Outside low, and the count is filled up. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next, Victor Scott. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. Strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses. 2-2. Top of the third, no score. That's down and in.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So the batting order turns over. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And it's gone. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs. That's a little bit low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at Globe Life Field, and now Evan Carter. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Just missed. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Ball 1, no strikes. Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Ball 1 there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just off the inside edge. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back safely. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar. And there's 2 away. Here is Marcus Semien. Fly to left his first time. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Squirts away a little bit to second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And that drops in for a strike. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. His first at bat was a strikeout. A little bit high. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball is outside. Man at second. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Berger makes the catch. And that is that. The Cards leave one. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Late swing, foul to the left. Towards first. Takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Scott snags it for the 2nd out. Here is Jock Peterson. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So Jock is retired on strikes. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. DeGrom back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Jacob DeGrom, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Burleson checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Man at second. That one drilled left field. And there's two down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Wynn at third. Contreras on at first with 2 down. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Brendan Donovan in the St. Louis on deck circle. And a strike on the outside edge. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he pumps it a strike. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering upstairs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the third out. So 3 left for St. Louis as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in Arlington, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Josh Young flied to right his first time.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That smash towards center. Scott makes the grab, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter. And that is out of play. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rangers go down in order, and the Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He is struck out, and he is walked. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Simeon toss over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In the air out towards right center. Carter on the move to the gap. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Pereira, the next to hit, takes outside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. And it's fouled away. That one misses, and a full count now. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Herrera tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. A strikeout and a walk. In the dirt. Herrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground. They get the force. That ends the frame. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Berger. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Contreras puts it away for the out. 1 down. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
0-1.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. The Rangers trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul out of play. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Fastball for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh, that's just out.
still 2-2 after the foul ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Corey Seager. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Nope.
That misses. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez preparing to come on if needed. Liberator, the power lefty, up as well. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Kyle Leahy taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. There's a strike up high. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. Runners at first and second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Peterson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Two outs. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now the 0-1. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Ball one.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. He's in there. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Inside, just missed. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, hauls it in for the out. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rangers 1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
At the plate, Josh Young. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Leahy won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Matthew Liberatore.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him.
0-1's
Gives
the
him a little
count.
bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Late on that fastball.
Talk
No
about
ball,
tying a
2
guy
strikes.
up. That was ugly.
Ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Rangers go down quickly there, and our score remains 2-1. Back at Globe Life Field, here's Nolan Arenado. Milner back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And it skips into dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
And now it's even up. Good eye in that spot. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Misses off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. That one the other way. Seager off balance feet. There's one. On to first. Double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Jake Berger. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jonah Heim will hit next. There's a strike.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That should get the dugout going, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Next offering way upstairs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker gets under it. Out number 2. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nootbaar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chris Martin. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Outside low, and that is ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground, right side. Semien toss over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
He makes the catch, and there's two down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Michael Ciani.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Martin, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And now the count is even. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. One hit, one left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Back in Arlington, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Curve in the dirt.
1-0.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez appears to be getting loose. Helsley getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Late swing fouled off.
Nope. That's inside.
And that one fouled off. Arenado. On to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And the batter down, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball. The 2-1. Just missed. Josh Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In there at the knees, and it's 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a miss. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So they go quietly there. 10th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. We're in extras here. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner holds.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that is out of play. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is outside. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
One out. Runner at second. Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike. And it's 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Dane Dunning, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Latz, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one's in there, 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one at triple digits.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run is second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Ezekiel Duran. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Into the second deck it goes, and the Rangers walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
For 3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.